howlers.
Welcome everybody to Fade to Obsidian, your Red Rising podcast that at first was about relationships and spaceships and now is just about anything we want to talk about, but especially the art of Red Rising. I am Skipper, joined as always by Crescent, and this week we have a very special guest, Sushi Western. Welcome in, Sushi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me in.
We're so excited to have you. You're one of the longest standing Red Rising artists out there. You've been around the fandom for a while, so it was due time that we got to chat with you. So we're excited for whatever lies ahead. To open, I have a couple questions for you, and you can answer them in any order. Number one is, where did the name Sushi Western come from? Number two, what are you drinking, if anything? And number three, how did you find Red Rising?
Okay, the first one, Sushi Western, is a long story.
Okay.
So, long story short, back in 2016, I was really deep into Overwatch. Yeah, I'll abstain my opinion on that.
Okay.
So I was deep into the shipping fandom with Cassidy and Hanzo. And my wife came up with the ship name Sushi Western. So I like it so much that I adopted it. And maybe not for the ship, but as my name. So I really began my art presence drawing Overwatch fan art, but I didn't gain much traction on that fandom because it was like during the peak of the fandom. So I kind of stayed there with my fantastic name, and it kind of stuck.
I love it.
Second, I'm actually drinking a no label lager.
Nice. Okay.
I dropped alcohol a while ago. I even every now and then I still drink a beer, but usually I only go with non-alcoholic beer.
Nice.
But today's a special day. I'm making an exception.
Aw, we appreciate that.
And the third one, what is Red Rising for me? It was?
How did you find the books? Like, what caused you to read Red Rising?
Oh, it was my wife. She got it recommended, started reading the first one, and she immediately, well, you know, the typical that, oh, you must read this book. Okay, when I have time. Yeah. So she reaches the end of the first book and immediately orders the second one. And I'm like, this must be really good. And the same happened with the third one. So she was like chaining book after book. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to start reading them. Guess what? I did the same. Not ordering that, but reading them back to back.
Yeah.
And I got them like a couple years after Dark Age was published, so I had to wait for Lightbringer. But yeah, it was really good. As soon as I finished Dark Age back then, I started over again.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't pick up another book.
I love that. Sucks you in right away.
Yes. In there,
yep.
Yeah. I'm on my fourth reread right now.
You're nice.
I think I have a problem.
Do you physically read it?
Whatever problem it is, I got it too.
Yeah, Crescent's on his 100th at this point.
Yeah.
Do you listen or are you?
Plus.
No, I physically read them. Yeah. I read them first in Spanish. Ooh. And then I bought the English copies because Lightbringer wouldn't be translated for a year or so in Spain, I think.
Yep.
So I decided that once I got Lightbringer, I bought the other ones in English as well. So I have them all except Lightbringer in Spanish and all of them in English, and also the Sons of Ares comics as well.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
really love physical books, so
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Out of
Absolutely.
curiosity, did you find a big difference when it comes to the translations? Or is it like, I just hear sometimes that some of the translations aren't true, if that makes sense.
uh, actually yes, especially with the names of the objects, for example.
Mm.
Uh, Holocan, for example, I don't know. Well, I don't remember actually what is it called in Spanish, but the names of the objects are lots of the times changed. Like burner, it's like Thisco. I don't know how to translate it, but it's not essentially the same thing. Especially because I'm a translator by profession, so I
Oh,
love these
are
kind of things.
you?
Yes.
That's
Uh,
That's cool.
cool.
yes. Uh, I agree with plenty of things. I don't agree with many others. For example, I realize that plenty of the names of the characters are translated as well. And I have by rule, if you translate one name, you translate them all. Or if you don't want to translate them all, don't do it.
Yeah.
But you see, for example, like Cassius, Tactus are their names are translated to the Spanish way of saying Roman names. But for
Oh.
example,
Yeah.
Tarsus's name isn't translated. I
Oh.
find it so weird.
Huh.
That is weird.
That is weird.
And the funniest thing is that Tarsus's name is translated in the Dramatis Personae, but not in the book. It's quite inconsistent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
That's
would
just
like to have a
confusing.
word with the translator or at least the editor
That's
That
because that was a shitty job, in my opinion.
yeah. That's wow. That's fascinating. That I wouldn't have
Yes,
thought of
know
that.
who we should put Pierce in touch with.
Yeah.
yes.
Uh.
On the rest of the things, I think there's not a big difference. Like, for example, in the phrasing and everything, it's pretty much the same. It's the bit of the names that throws me off a bit, but the rest are fairly okay.
Interesting. Yeah. I've read the French of just the first one, like just Red Rising, and I don't think the names changed at all. Now, maybe
Mhm.
when you get into Lightbringer and there's more, they translated some of them. But yeah, I think they were all the exact same name. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
That's really cool. All right. Well, thanks for that tangent right off the top. I
Yes.
was I was
Absolutely.
just like, hold on, I want to dig into this.
Tangents are our
Um,
favorite thing.
it's our favorite.
Yes.
We can go in every angle. Crescent, what are you drinking? What do you have?
I've got an orange Coors
You're
seltzer.
still on your core
Ooh.
seltzer kick. I love it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think there's one left. So
yeah.
I will be done that kick by the time we finish this episode.
Oh, okay. I am actually hungover today, so I have decaf coffee. I was out late at night drinking. Oh, cat's here. So I have decaf coffee. I'm not overly exciting
That's
today.
fair. I don't think I've ever
Yeah, that'll
had
happen.
seltzer before.
It's like
So yeah,
angry water.
Angry water. That's fair enough.
that's pretty good. I like it.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
At
All
least
Yes.
this
right.
stuff has like actual flavor. It's not like like this is orange, and it's not like somebody took a bite of an orange and then sneezed in your mouth.
What a description. Wow. All right. Well, on that note,
uh,
Um, we're going to talk today about, I mean, all the things, anything you want to talk about, but especially your art. So I was curious on what your journey to becoming an artist is. Was it's like, have you always done art or is it new to you? How did you become an artist?
I've always done art, but as a hobby. Like, I don't have professional training as an artist, so everything I wanted on the internet, look up tutorials the old way,
Nice. Okay.
and I just, I don't know, learned on my way, learned how to do basic things. I'm still grasping the everything about it because, like, 3 years ago, I changed it completely my style. I went from cartoonish to semi-realistic, and I'm still grasping new things and learning more things. But
Yeah.
I guess you
That's
never stop learning
no.
in that aspect and developing as an artist. So yeah, I've always drawn, and uh, probably for the worst because I suffer what people call the curse of the artist. That okay, and now I'm comfortable with my style. I'm gonna stay like this. Fuck no, I'm gonna change it from scratch. I'm gonna learn everything I've learned until now and restart again. So yeah, I've been stuck in that for a few times already, but I
That's
always
awful.
find a new way to feel comfortable, and right now I'm really proud of myself and comfortable.
Yeah.
Still plenty a completely different style from when I started, but I don't know. Some people still like what I do, and that makes me happy,
Yeah. Your work
I
is
guess.
Absolutely.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
So
what? Oh,
how what medium do you create in? Are you pen and paper? Are you tablet or drawing pad?
Okay, so I use a digital tablet with Clip Studio. And when I'm away from my computer, I do traditional pen over paper. But I'm more comfortable with tablet because my hands shake a lot.
Mm.
I have a bit of anxiety and my hands shake a lot, so I rely a lot on stabilizers because otherwise my lines would be extremely jangly.
mm,
But yeah, and now I'm learning to I don't know, eliminate the janginess of I don't know if that's a word, to eliminate the shakiness of my lines in paper. And I don't know, I'm more proud of it, but definitely I will stay with tablet any day.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. What started you drawing Red Rising? Was there a specific thing when you were reading, or like what was your first Red Rising drawing?
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question with another question.
Okay.
Have you ever have you ever read a book and at the same time in your head a movie plays of whatever you're reading?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's what was happening to me. Like I was reading the books themselves, and the movie was playing in my head, and I was like, I need to draw them now because yeah, it's true that some characters had their specific traits, their specific features. I could see them clearly in my mind, but some others kept developing over time. So, for example, Darrow, I think it has to be the fact that we read from his perspective, so it was almost always in first perspective, the movie as well. So Darrow's appearance wasn't clear for me from the very
Okay.
beginning. I had some traits done, but for example, Cassius and Rogue were one of the first characters that I pinned them down and had very specific features. And I was like, okay, I need to draw everyone so the movie plays right in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened in my second reread. I had already done a few drawings of the characters, so the movie in my head was clearer. The characters were defined, and
Yeah.
it was an overall more enjoyable experience. Sure. Later they kept developing. I kept changing things. For example, armors. They kept changing all the time, and even now I'm still not pleased with how I draw certain armors. But the faces of the characters, the way they move, I don't know, the vibes, the aesthetics, they're pretty much locked in.
Nice.
To say yes,
That's that's a really cool way of doing it and kind of bringing the story to
Yeah.
life for yourself. Yeah.
yes,
That's
Yeah,
really
who needs
cool.
fan casting?
Yeah. Just do it
yes.
yourself. I love
Yep.
that.
Exactly. I really hope I got into animation. I did like 3 seconds of Darrow blinking. It was
Oh,
I think it's buried somewhere in my Instagram page, but I really hope I got into well, I really wish I got into animation because I could really bring some scenes into life. For example, my
yeah.
favorite scenes, or just I don't know, chill moments. Bring the inner piece of some scenes. Let's
Yeah.
say
Hmm.
That's really
I don't
cool.
know.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, that's
Yeah, I would
phenomenal.
love to see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
perhaps that's why I prefer. If there's there, if there's gonna be a Red Rising show, I'm pro animation show more than live
Yeah, I
action
agree.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't know, it could be really cool.
Yeah, I feel like with animation you can do, I don't know, truer to the story in
Yes.
all of the crazy creations and like out
Mm-hmm.
there things.
Mm.
And I know like CGI is coming a long way for live action, but it would just be really fun to see so exact through animation. So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
especially because the characters have the different colors have different color dyes, and as far as we've seen until now, golden eyes in some characters. Sometimes they look good, sometimes they hit uncanny valley, so it's
Yeah.
really easy to mess up. But I don't know
Yeah.
if they do a mix of practical effects with CGI. I think it can come something really cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That would be really cool. Um,
Mm-hmm.
are you are you someone who desperately wants to see a TV show or movie come out of Red Rising, or are you scared
I
for
would
if
love
they?
it.
Yeah, you'd love it.
I would love it, and also scared at the same time because one of the things I really like is that if I read the book or watch a series, I don't know, read the comic, whatever. The most recent example is I'm a big fan of Critical Role, and
Hmm.
I listened to all the first campaign, Vox Machina one,
Yep.
and then I saw the show, and the last season they released. I was like, it's missing a lot of scenes that I really loved in the
Yeah.
podcast. And I guess that due to time constraints, they didn't animate them, but still, there were some memorable ones, and I was missing them.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I'm excited for a show, but at the same time, I'm really scared they will leave out scenes that a lot of people treasure.
Yeah.
To say,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I think a lot of people are leaning more towards TV show than movie, because TV show you could at least include so much more than movie. They'd end up chopping
Hmm.
it up to bits. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Um.
even if we got like movie part one, movie part two, it still
Yeah.
goes down the chopping block.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, limitation of long form media.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. How much research do you put into your art, or is it kind of all vibes based? Like you were saying, it plays out into your, it plays out in your head as you're
Hmm.
reading, but do you go back and like check things of like, hey, what did that person, what was they wearing? Or is it all just, hey, that's the first thing I saw, that's what I'm putting down?
It depends. For example, if it's been a while since I read the book, the example that comes into my mind is Mateo.
Mm,
Mateo is one of the characters I struggle the most drawing because his appearance changes so much in everywhere.
yeah.
So first time he's barely described, just the vibes, the pose, the personality. It shines more. There's a tiny sentence then in Morning Star that describes him, and then we have another description that looks entirely different in Lightbringer. So
Really?
yeah, it I cannot exactly pin down how Mateo looks like. So I when I have characters like that that I cannot pin exactly how they look like. Uh, I sometimes go to the Wikia to see maybe I missed something. Maybe it's
Yeah.
different. But if I don't see like a solid description written down on the books of what they look like, I kinda go with vibes,
Okay.
like what they strike me.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
Definitely
uh,
Yeah.
fair.
for example, it never. For example, it always it's always mentioned how Victor's hair is like platinum blonde and jagged, but nowhere mentions her skin color. For example, and I always picture her like being a little bit tan, and I like to draw her a little bit tan.
Yeah.
For example,
Yeah. That makes sense. I love that. That's really
so
cool.
if it's written down, I'll stick to what the book says. If it doesn't mention anything, I'll just improvise.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love
I
that.
go with vibes.
Do you get people who call you out of like that's not what it is, or do you find that everyone's kind of very forgiving when it, is not necessarily exact how they see it?
I had I had people calling me out on things that maybe not the appearance of the
Mm.
characters. Or maybe I choose to omit that in my head. But I had people like coming into my Instagram under some pictures and comment under. Uh, let's put an example: an image of Darrow kissing Zebro, kissing Cassius, or whatever
Yeah.
pairing that is on Darrow or Mustang, and said, "This never happened. This is not canon." And I'm like, I've been in fandom since forever. Of course, it's not canon. I know. I just wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who cares if it's not canon? It is in my head.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who are these people? Do they not know that
Some
fan
people
fiction
have
is
no
a huge thing?
imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
like a whole thing.
I don't
Wow.
know. If you cannot have fun, why create at the first place?
I
Like,
love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
gotta haven't you played dolls when you were a child?
Yeah.
Haven't you smashed together two Barbies to make them kiss, for example? That's what I'm making with my fan art most of the times.
It's great. I love that
So fair.
description. Absolutely. Keep on doing it too. We love it. It's so funny.
Hmm.
There was one point in my life that all my gallery was rogue and cactus because they never kissed in canon, so I made them kiss in my art.
Yeah.
Right?
They
Yeah.
deserved just a little smooch, but
Yep.
Just a
I
little
don't
bit.
know.
Well,
uh,
it happens in our heads. We know it's there. It's
yes.
there in our hearts.
True.
I love that. Do you have a favorite piece that you've drawn of Red Rising?
Oof, I have plenty.
Yeah.
But my favorite one has to be the Battle of Ilium chess match.
Mm.
It's I think it's the only piece that I've actually redrawn
Okay.
because with my new style. I did the piece back in 2021, I think it was. Just as soon as I read Morningstar, and I envisioned like a chess match between Darrow and Rogue, and was losing, so I had to research chess moves for that as well.
Really?
Yes, because I know shit about chess, but yeah, I was pretty proud of the piece back then. And then when I changed my art style, I was still testing things out.
Yep.
I looked back in the piece at the piece, and I was like, it would be really cool if I redrew that.
Yeah.
And I redid it again.
That's cool.
And there's another one I really really like, and also would love to redraw. It's one piece I did of Apollonius. He's draped on the stair on a staircase, admiring himself on a mirror. And I was really proud of that picture overall because the staircase is an actual staircase in real life. I it was the entrance
Okay.
of a building in Barcelona. It was so cool. I was like, I have to take a picture of that. So I took the picture and then went home, like used it as my model, and I drew a Polonius on it,
That's
and
so
it was just
cool.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite pieces.
That's really cool to pull from
Yeah, that's
real
so
life and
cool.
use it like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
I
something you
think
often
I
do, is pull from real life?
I have another piece that I did that.
Yeah.
So I have a drawing that is Darrow, Cassis, and Roke at the Institute being the three of them friends, and then there's like I did like Castle Mars, but it was just a medieval fortress. It was an actual medieval town. I went with my family and my wife back one summer. I
Yeah.
snapped a picture of one of the streets and I said, "Okay, I need to put this in one of my drawings." It was also the first time I actually ventured out and drew stone walls.
Okay.
It was terrible.
Hmm.
It was terrible. It was good practice, but was so painful at the same time.
Happens. That's cool though. That's
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
really cool way of doing it.
Yeah, I always try to use like if I take scenery pictures, I always say, "Oh, I must use it in an art piece. I must use it in an art piece." Then I have an entire gallery out of pictures I snapped of places I've visited and never use them again. Maybe one day.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you've got
Maybe
it
one
just in
day.
case. That's a really cool way of doing that. I don't know if I've heard of. I'm sure other people do it, but we've been talking to all the other Red Rising artists, and it doesn't sound like anyone else so far has done that. Although I think it's Andy Berkey has a Pinterest board of faces, as she was saying. Was it
Hmm.
Andy or
Hmm.
was it PB? Yeah, and
No,
stealing
it's Andy.
pieces. Yeah, and stealing different aspects of faces, which is a really, I feel like, fun way of creating those
It's
characters.
a really cool way to create characters, indeed.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
Maybe not the Red Rising ones, but I do that on my original characters. Like I see
Okay,
faces, and
Hmm.
I have kind of face claims for them.
yeah,
So it's like
Hmm.
a mismatch of different faces I've seen.
yeah, that's really
But yeah,
cool.
it's a really cool technique.
Yep, I love that.
Okay.
So, what what is your favorite thing to draw
Ooh.
overall and inside of Red Rising?
Overall, hair. And also
Oh,
in Red
Okay.
Rising, I really, really love drawing hair.
interesting.
Especially
Hmm.
different hairstyles. And noses.
Oh,
Noses and hair are my favorite. Because I'm more fond of non-conventionally attractive noses. Maybe I draw a lot
okay.
of people out front, uh, but when it comes to I don't know, doing face practices or making original characters as well, I'm really fond of non-conventionally attractive noses, like crooked noses, hook noses, big noses. I really love them. And with hair, I really think that hair tells a lot about someone's personality or how they are as a person. So I try to express a little bit of the characters with their hairstyles. For
Okay.
example, when I draw Apollonius, sorry I come back at Apple so many times, but
We love Apple.
all
Go figure.
all we know about his hair is that he braids it, and I'm like, someone who is as fancy as Apollonius wouldn't settle down with just braids. Let's have it half done, half undone, elaborate braids, and then a ponytail which has more braids in them. And I don't know. I love really expressing myself with hair. The same with obsidians. I
Mm-hmm.
don't draw obsidians as much as I would love to, but I really would like to draw, especially the ones in Dark Age, like to the whole Skoogie Squad,
Ooh.
Valdir, just to explore the different kinds of Valor tales that they could have. Or are
Oh
they
yeah.
like do they have their side shape? Do they braid it? Do I don't know. Do they
Yeah,
decorate it in feathers or animal skulls? I don't know. The possibilities are endless. It's like I
absolutely.
don't know.
That's really
And
cool.
a bit
I can't
yes.
wait for the Skoogie series.
That would be
Yes.
really fun.
Yes. I've been meaning to draw them for a while right now. I just need to find time.
That is fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Long does a picture take to make?
it depends on the picture. For example, my most elaborate pictures, the one that have background and big armors, usually take a week or two. But if it's just a quick sketch, it takes 1 or 2 days.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the ones I have for as the stickers, maybe 1 hour.
Yeah. Just rock them
The
out.
quick ones, the small
Hmm.
cartoony ones, take about 1 hour.
That's fun. Yeah. So you can do them
Yes.
quickly. That's cool.
It's a bit
And
of an automated process at this time.
yeah. Well, and you
Hmm.
do take, I was just looking on your Instagram, you do take commissions, but do you like get a lot of suggestions for what scenes or people that fans want to see?
Yes, I actually have a list of what people want to see. Especially, the thing is that plenty of them are scenes from Lightbringer, and I try to avoid major spoilers
Yeah.
unless I can pinpoint non-spoilery part of the image. But yeah, I have plenty of Lightbringer scenes queued up as suggestions. Mostly characters,
Yep.
but lots of scenes as well. And sometimes I have suggestions like you could draw this, you could draw that, but it goes mostly what I feel like drawing.
Yeah.
For some time I went like I'm gonna follow the list like now it's the turn for this, now it's the turn for that, and I got really burnt out because, for example, the next in the queue was supposed to be Baldir, but there's a lot of things that I need to pinpoint first, such as the whole obsidian armor aesthetic. I want them to be consistent, and I
Hmm.
need to pin down the aesthetic to to do more of the obsidians. And so I jumped into other things.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like drawing Darrow and Cassius again just to break out of art block. But yeah, I plan to go back on the list just to keep myself going.
Yeah. That's really cool.
I don't know if I still have it here. Oh yeah, I have it here. So I have like Ajax. That's another one that people want me to draw because
Ooh.
I've never drawn Ajax properly before, only in stickers. Athena is another of the characters they want me to draw, and more Diomedes. People love Diomedes. I love him too. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's another more scenes that I won't disclose. I want them to be a surprise.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially characters from Lightbringer.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's my second reread of the book. I'm about to finish it. Maybe this time I can get back to flesh out more of the characters I have planned.
Yeah. That'd be super cool. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
seeing whenever your stuff pops up. We'll take anything you want to draw. We
Hmm.
will
Absolutely.
appreciate everything you produce. It's so good. It's so great.
Now that I started doing concept art, I would like to do like scenery as well.
Ooh, okay.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, the plenty of people have drawn the gala itself, like
Mm-hmm.
the duel between Darrow and Cassius.
Yep.
I myself did the scene in which Darrow is over the Bologna table, like kicking everything out. But I've been curious about how would the Citadel look like, and I would love that.
Okay. Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
Citadel or Europa, for example, Lorna Warcus's
Yeah.
fortress,
Yep.
or I don't know, Sungrave as well. It would be
Yeah.
really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Or many scenes in Dark Age would be so cool as well. So maybe someday, if I have a lot of free time to kill, I will start doing maybe scenery of places we've been.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, here's a funny question that we've been asking all the artists, and some have
Okay.
answers, some don't. Is there a question you wish we would ask you? Is there like a topic you want to address? But yeah, what question do you wish we would ask you?
I don't know.
That's okay.
I have no idea. Uh, oh, I cannot think of anything, but well, you mentioned requests. What is a
Yeah.
scene that you would love to see drawn?
I'm trying to
So,
think.
uh, I had this thought 2 or 3 minutes ago. The when the Archimedes comes into the system at Kaliki
Mm-hmm.
and they see the obsidian crescent
Ooh.
made of
Yes,
bodies.
that would be so badass. I
That'd be
think
very
it's
cool.
one of the most shocking scenes in Lightbringer. I mean
Absolutely.
the aesthetics behind it, like, and the vibes, they are immaculate.
Yeah,
But yeah, I would love to draw that.
that'd be cool.
It
That'd be
it would
really
be
cool.
so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think.
I know what Skipper would like to see drawn: the Hunt of the Last Light.
Dragon at all times. I want the maximum amount of drakes and dragons and all critters. Preferably alive. In
Oh,
Lightbringer, they have a bunch of dead dragons every once in a while. I want them alive.
yes. And also griffins. I really like griffins. We
Griffins.
want
Mm-hmm.
live
Griffins are fun.
griffins.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
more dragons. We really need more dragons.
Yeah. Come
Or
on, Pierce. Give us more
also,
dragon scenes.
and maybe the Leviathan. We
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
mentioned the sea creatures of Europa that we see mentioned like 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really grasp what they look like, but I want them to look really cool and big and monstrous as
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Would be really cool.
like the sea demon who eats Ragnar. Like that would be a fun scene to try
Yes.
and
Yep.
recreate the sea
Yes.
demon eating Ragnar or him ripping. Right, he comes out the back. Like yeah,
Yeah, it comes out its anus.
yeah,
Yes.
just rips
Or may
open.
that would be a really cool scene. Just the shot before devouring Ragnar, just the mouth of the beast open and Ragnar just almost in it, but not really. I don't know.
Yeah,
That would be really cool scene.
that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna write it down. That's really cool.
Yes, I'm always here for all of the sea demon, dragon
Oh
creatures.
yes.
It's my favorite aspect.
It's
I'm so glad we get the carvers to make us all of the most
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous things.
yes. Uh, I
Yeah.
don't know if we mentioned anywhere like uh I have Red Rising original characters there on my gallery a lot as well.
Oh.
And I recently made a carver that he's specialized in doing facial modification, plastic surgery, reattaching limbs, whatever.
Ooh.
And sometimes he gets asked to carve an animal, carve a pet. It's like the equivalent of a human artist that draws primarily humans being approached by a furry and
Okay.
being asked to draw an animal. So yeah, he has
I
no
love
idea
that.
how to carve animals, so puts human faces on the animals, and it's really creepy. You
Oh
know
my
that medieval
gosh.
drawings with dogs
Yeah,
with human faces? Basically
Mhm.
that.
that's hilarious. That's a great concept. I love that you've come up with
Yeah.
that. It's so good.
Yes.
It's so funny.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because I never thought about the fact of like, yeah, carvers probably are all specialty in the same way all artists. It's like, here's my specialty on something. Yeah, what happens when you're asked to,
Yeah,
do something
exactly.
else?
We have singers, we have dancers, but
Yeah.
when it comes to artists, I guess that some people are more used to use humans as a canvas, and some
Yeah.
other just use a plain canvas.
Yep.
Li- Like when you play the Red Rising board game, the Violet cards, you see a different bunch of jobs that Violets have,
Yeah.
and I think that's really interesting. I was actually surprised when I first got my hands on the game to see how many different jobs each color can have, and the ones we don't know yet. And I find it fascinating, actually,
Yeah. Isn't
just
one
to
of
know
the
how
violets
specialized.
Yeah, isn't one of the
Hmm?
violets like a content creator or influencer? Like there's like a social media
Yes,
influencer is
yes,
essentially one of them. Yeah. It amused me.
yes, yes,
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. It's such a good game. We also
yes.
once used it to play the game Guess Who?
That's who.
And so we would
Oh,
select one and then you could do like 21 questions to like who is this person? So, other uses
oh,
for that
that
game.
would be so cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, we,
Yeah.
we did that on one of our live stream days.
Yeah.
Skipper had come to visit me.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
that's
would
We
amazing.
played that. Yeah.
I shall do that the next time I play.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah.
I found out though that once you get the grasp of it, it can get as competitive as Uno.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I really like doing hoarding blues and chips, and have when I have rogue on my cards. I really love doing like hoarding blues and chips because that's what gets me most points from the cards.
Oh, so
And
you
as
have a full
well,
strategy.
Mm.
yes, same as if I have the howlers and Sebro on the same hand. I always try to have them together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I try to plan strategies so people hate me when we play together.
I love that. I'm actually terrible at the game. I've only played it once and it was with my family members who had not read Red Rising, which like speaks really well to the game. Like you don't actually have to know Red Rising to play it. But what ended up happening
Mhm.
was I wasn't being strategic enough and instead was hoarding just my favorite characters and being like, no, obviously I need Victra, but like Victra wasn't lining up to do anything. And I'm like, no, no, it's fine. My hand is stacked because I have like Victra and Mustang and Darrow, but they all don't work together. Like I just lost
Yeah.
horrifically. And my family members who were like, I don't know who these people are. I'm just using the cards as they're supposed to be used. One. I was like, oops, my bad. You can't.
Oopsie.
I have a like not an inside joke because it's not really funny if we're playing together. But we see a column with cards you would die to get your hands up. Too bad I'm playing Givy. Your whole column goes kaboom.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love to obliterate each other's favorite columns with that.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know
It's
how
a good
you
game.
call rose columns. I have no idea.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for us. Where can people find you?
We
Oh,
Okay.
Crescent? Yeah.
we do
You
have
can
we do have sorry.
Okay.
We do have
uh,
two more
go
questions.
ahead,
Oh,
Crescent.
Crescent has
Yes.
it. Okay.
You you very briefly touched on one of them earlier on, but if at all, how would you describe your style?
Uh, I would describe it right now semi-realistic with a touch of cartoonish.
Yeah.
Like a step between cartoonish and semi-realistic.
I like it. Yeah, that makes sense.
More or less,
And
if I'm
then
making sense.
no,
Yeah,
that's
no, it did.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
We've had everything from no answer to an extremely concise, very good answer, or very just very like defined answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone does differently, thinks of their art in different ways, and doesn't sometimes think of how
Yeah,
they draw.
100%.
So it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not like I can't classify this by words. It's just vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
I mean,
is there?
I perceive it as
Sorry.
that.
Yeah.
I perceive it
Yeah.
as that. If someone believes I have a completely different style than what I'm saying, uh, please feel free to enlighten me and educate me, and I will continue doing whatever I want. But thanks for your opinion.
Noted.
Okay,
Moving on.
sorry.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, I love that. That's fantastic.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love it.
And then the last one, we kind of did touch on it a little bit, but is there a scene that you have had like queued up that you're like, I really want to do this, but you either haven't had the chance or don't feel like you're capable of pulling off at this point?
Oh, I have one. I think there's already art from for it, but I really want my take on it. In the arcade, the scene with the Sunbloods and in Heliopolis and Lysander
Oh,
leading
shit,
them.
yeah.
So the encounter between the like the group Taro leads with the razors, the razors lying down on the floor, the razors pointing upwards, and the Sunbloods just storming in, stomping everywhere. That's a scene I would really love to draw, but I have one major problem is that I'm absolutely terrible drawing horses. So I need to sort that out first and then do the scene. Because that's the major handicap I have. I'm really bad at horses.
Horses are hard. I've attempted a
They're
horse
really
once,
hard.
and they're hard. I don't draw at all.
I never really had a horse face, but between that and feet, they're always the things that I struggle the most drawing.
Yep.
But yeah, I would really love to do that scene, and also when the dogs of Ganymede, the explosion, everything. What they're like,
yeah.
having at least having Darrow tending to Rogue's corpse while behind him everybody stares at the explosion of the dogs of Ganymede. I have the image very clear in my head,
Yeah.
but I cannot put that
Absolutely.
onto paper.
Interesting.
Oh, paper.
Yeah.
Onto the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
So
be really
yeah.
cool. That's awesome. I love those.
Yes.
Good choices.
But
I love that scene of the Docks of Ganymede. It like lives in my head at all times. It'd be cool to see it come to life on paper, not in real life.
I have a little artistic experiment. Next time I don't know how fast you read, but since it mentions in Morningstar that Rogue was listening to Beethoven in his aboard the now Morningstar, I really like to time that symphony. I cannot remember the name. The Hymn of Joy, whatever its name in English, but I really like to time the maximum the climax of the song with the moment the dogs explode. So it begins the ode to joy at
Oh
the
yeah.
same time the dogs
Oh yeah.
explode. So
Yep.
I tried it like once and it was an otherworldly experience.
Yeah.
But I
It's
had
really
to read
cool.
really slow for that. Just a fun
Yeah.
experiment, but the vibes are impeccable.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool how music can align in that capacity and different things. It's definitely cool.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's awesome. All right. Well, Crescent, now have I missed anything?
No, we're good now.
Now we're
That's
through
it.
the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where can people
Okay.
find you?
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at Sushi Western. I'm also on Blue Sky and at Sushi Western.
Cool.
I also have a shop in it's also in you can find it in a link tree to my no a link tree no a card page in my Instagram profile. You can find all my socials there. I'm on Tumblr. I used to be on X, not anymore. I'm more on Blue Sky.
Cool.
And I'm in plenty of places. I'm absolutely everywhere. Maybe I'm not as active in certain places. I try to be as much as I can, but yeah, there's a link in my Instagram profile with a card page where you can find me in all my socials. They're all of them
So
at Sushi Western. So
super
feel
sweet.
free to check me out. Send praise, insults, complaints, whatever you want.
No,
I try
only
to
nice
answer.
things.
I try
People need
to.
to send you
I
just
try my
nice
best
things.
to. I try to answer them all. I
I
always
love
do.
it. Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
I will make sure that in the show notes below in the description of the episode, we'll have at least your Instagram and probably a couple of your other socials so that people can find you and see your amazing art because it needs to be seen by the whole world.
Hmm.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And yeah, if it's all right with you, we will probably pop up some of the art on screen as we're talking
Oh
about it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Feel
that people
free. Feel
will
free to
know.
go and if you need and if you need help finding any of the pieces, for example, I can send you the image directly, because Instagram, forgive my language, Instagram is a bitch. It
Yep.
usually kills the quality and the size of many of my
Hmm.
images, so it's better if we show the bigger
Absolutely.
picture.
For sure. Yeah. I'll reach out to you for
Absolutely.
that stuff. That'd be incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining, and you are welcome back whenever.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely anytime.
yeah,
Thank you for having me.
you are incredible. Thank you, everybody, for
So
listening and
welcome.
watching. We appreciate you coming along on this ongoing art journey, which has been super fun. I don't know if we have anyone lined up for next episode, but we do have a bunch of artists that will be coming on at some point. Miles Bensky, who drew for the game, we'll name drop him because we talked about the game, and we just signed on Carl and Emily from Lit Escalate. So in the
Yeah, we did.
future, we're gonna have
Ooh.
them on, which will be super fun. We're trying to
That's
get
gonna be a
Joel,
fuck
but
show.
Joel is a little busy. But
Yeah, Joel
Carl and
does 57,000 things a day, so.
he's like at the Smithsonian now, drawing, hanging
Hmm.
out with Steven Spielberg. I don't know what was happening there, but kudos to
Whoa.
him. Yeah, yeah. He
That's
has a
amazing.
he has a portrait
That's
now
gold.
in the Smithsonian. Yeah, super cool.
He took
Yeah,
Pierce as his date.
Pierce
It's
was his
adorable.
date. It was adorable.
Ooh.
I know. So, but yeah. Thank
That's
you,
amazing.
everybody, and we'll see you sometime in the future. Good night.
Lo, howlers. Red Rising isn't ending with Red God. Wipe away your tears and welcome to the Book of Lorne. Episode 1. Honor in the First. The statue of the Gold Woman is thick and uncharacteristically short for her color. Her armor is utilitarian, unadorned except for the image of a griffin depicted head-on. Below her, a metal plaque has been affixed. It reads, Honor in the First. Am I really so naive that I thought I could just knock on this door and ask him to instruct me? And here I thought the morning to be free of storms. The voice rumbles from behind me. I go still. I turn to see the most famous warrior alive. Years and war have left this man like a spit of land pummeled by the waves of the sea, until all that remains is proud cliffs, violent scarps, and impish breaker sprays of mischief and danger in his eyes. He nods to the plague. These words first belonged to my mother, Nefeli au Arcus, who lived every single day of her life governed by a code of honor. Except for the day that she died. My dearest Lorne, this is the last you will hear from your father and I for some time. If the night goes well, we will come for you when it is safe. If not, then I am sorry, for the future of House Arcos will fall to you. I regret that it has come to this, that we must place ourselves in the service of a criminal. But our house cannot survive under your father's debts. We have no choices left. Son, what we do tonight, we do for you. To give you a chance at a life of honor, purpose, duty. I love you, my son. And if this is indeed our last goodbye, then I would bid thee to memorize the lesson I so badly forgot today. Under pain of consequence, honor in the first, honor in the last. The Book of Lorne, available now on shitescalates.com.